Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Will Reichert has it all teed up. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Finds him on the crossing route. Now he's past the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. They put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. At the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Jade, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey!
First carry now. This is Potw. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Into the hands of his running back, Potw. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 26 more yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I'm just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
14-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Mayfield on 1st and 10. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's caught at the 25. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Into the red zone. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return.
Touchdown.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-point game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
39-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now. They need 7. Tilton gets it from the gun. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. offense in the hurry up here. First down throw, Lawrence. Forced out to his right. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Buccaneers getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Lone back is the handoff. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
180! Hey, along the line! Along the line! What's on?
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
The 35-yard line.
Point it right. 20! What's on?
First down, and they go right back to it. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
What's on?
Baker now off the play fake. Throwing the out complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
180! Kings! Hey, alert 30. Pistol. Done.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Up. 180.
Throwing again is Baker. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
13 loose.
Inside give here. Potw. Hartman gain up about a handful there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Working quickly here. Second down give to Potw. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He has to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now. They're down to their final one in this half.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So first down from the 41.
Hey, red on red. Go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here's the 24.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Caught by the open man. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie us up 28-all. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Set! 180! Done!
Plowing up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! Run. Up! What's that? Done!
Mayfield now from the gun. He puts a man under it deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown.
There are a couple different different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, line.
Hand off to Tootin. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you'd ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tyler Newman with the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Lawrence to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Hey, let's go.
Tootin. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead, and he barrels across for the touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
180. What's up?
There's a dive up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
180. Kings. Point it right. Real. Hurry. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
20! Run. Hey, alert! What's that?
From the red zone on 1st. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Reichard on to the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
42. Jaguars 35. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
On red. Hey, tomato. Done.
On the give, it's Stoughton. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. They'll go again here with Stoughton. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm. Looking quickly here. Lawrence now off the play action. Just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here.
Soko, hot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
180. Hey, alert 33. Kings. What's up?
First down throw here, Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Real.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
18.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Alert! Run. Hurry!
Looking inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
What's that? 180, done.
Baker throwing again. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers 56, Jaguars 35. Will Reichert to kick off.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Into the hands of his running back, Potw. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Let's go.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. He connects downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Offense in the hurry up here.
A pickup of 44 yards on the play. 1st down, Jaguars.
Easy. Read it 44. Read it 54. Here we go.
They go play action. Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Jaguars 1st down.
Sink right.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown.
The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
20!
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Baker now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
180!
3rd and long, Mayfield. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? Half the football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Jaguars, 1st down.
1st down throw, Lawrence. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I love the thought there and the idea, get your guy in space. But you can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, attention, time! All right, here we go. Time! Hey, I'm gun.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Done!
Going back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
180!
throwing. Baker. Clean it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short, Mayfield. He's trying to push the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right, let's go. Gun, it's on time.
Lawrence working from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Guy pointing straight ahead. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hurry! Point it right.
Mayfield now from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Hey, alert 33. Set. Pistol. 180. Up. Regular. Done.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Real.
First down, here's Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Baker now off to play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work. Help reset those chains.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
180. Point it right.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Buccaneers, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Gets it again. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock. And that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it. And then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Get it. Ready.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense. And the quarterback can score using his legs as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 49. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, go, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go.
Lawrence facing third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's fourth and long.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was third and extra long, and now it's fourth and forever.
Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play! And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the fourth. They've got first down here from the 36.
What's that?
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And gets a few on the punch forward.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Second down now, 7 to go.
Good. 180. What's up?
Back-to-back carries here. Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
What's up? Hey, alert, alert!
An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Real. Good. 180. Done.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set at the 11 after that play. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go in. Every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
What's up?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Regular. What's up?
Another carry for it. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
9. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Good. Done.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers winning here in Tampa. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?